Hi, good morning, students. I hope all are fine. Yes, I know that already online classes are started. Few students only got the admission. So, come to school and get the admission as well as collect the textbooks. So, now I am going to introduce the books. How many books are there? Which are the books are there? I am going to tell you. First one, this is Beehive. This is a Beehive textbook. It's a very important. Okay. Then second one is there. That is a supplementary reading. It is a supplementary reading textbook. Then one more book is there for ninth standard. That is a word and expression. Word and expression. So all textbooks are available in the school. So come and collect the textbooks. Without textbook, it's learning is very difficult to you. So better to take a textbook. Okay. So in this class, I am going to start your first chapter. The fun they had. The first chapter is there. What is that? The fun they had. The fun they have. It means what? They means who? Fun means just like entertainment. Fun means what? Just like entertainment. That is called fun. So they have. They means who? They means students. They means what? Students. Fun means just like entertainment. Then they means students. They have. It means they have fun. You have to write in a reverse order. They had fun. They had fun. Okay. It is your first lesson. So if you want to learn, where do you go? Yes, actually, if you want to learn something, where do you go? Go to the school. In the school, what are the things you can see? Classrooms are there. Okay. Boards, dusters, bench, desk, even teaching staff, non-teaching staff, okay, textbooks, so many things you need for learning. Okay, so in this lesson, the future days, how is this school? It means 2020. How was this school? So in future days. So that thing in this lesson, they just explaining. Okay, the fun they had. The story we shall read is set in the future when books and schools as you know them will perhaps not exist. How will children study them? The diagram below may give you some ideas. Yes, this story just telling about future. In future days, how is this school? Now you are a textbook. We have textbook, notebooks, teaching aid, everything you have. But in future days, how the school children learn, how the children learn so many topics. That is thing. School, as you know, that will perhaps not exist, not be there. If the no more school, no more textbook, how the children will learn? How the children will learn? That is a given. So then how will children study then? The diagram below may give you some ideas. Yes, diagram is given. A small diagram is there. Maybe when you observe the diagram, maybe you get the idea how the children will learn in future days. So look at the diagram. Pictures are there. So first, school of the future. School or schools of future. It means in future days, how was this school? How is this school? In future days, how is this school? The diagram is there. So one side learning what? Through computers. computers. Yes. So one student is there. You just observe the diagram. He is just sitting in front of the laptop or computer. Okay. First thing. Then next, virtual classroom. Virtual virtual classroom. It means not real classroom. Virtual classroom. Virtual classroom. Then here one more point is there, that is a robotic teacher. Robotic teacher. So one more point is there, that is a moving text. Moving e-text. See that. In future days, this type of school will learn. In future days, not now. Now everything is available. Textbooks, schools, teachers also available. Everything is you are getting nowadays. But in future days, what's happened? Everything is going on just like education. So first, learning through the computer. Who will teach you in the classroom? If you think that in future there is no more classroom, no school at all, no school, no textbook. So how the children will learn? So the children will learn through the computer first. Yes, how they will learn? Through the computer. First thing. So then virtual classroom. Virtual classroom means, so around the student or around the children, so many things are there. It's not a real classroom, it is a virtual classroom. It is what type of classroom? Virtual classroom. No more nobody with him, just like how your classmates you have, that like in future days you don't have any classmates sitting in front of or beside you, okay, in the row. It's only single person sitting, only single person sitting in front of the computer. Okay, that is called a virtual classroom. So then robotic teacher. Now you have a live teacher. Yes, we are teach you. But in future days, who will teach you? Robot. Robotic teacher will teach you, not a real teacher. That means in robotic teacher, what's happened? The program set in the machine or robotic. What we set, the machine will teach you. No more extra things. The robotic teacher will not teach you. Is it understand? Okay. So robotic teacher. It means not human. Robotic teacher means not human. Okay, then e-textbook. E-textbook means now you have a textbook. So many textbook you have in each subject. In each subject you have a different textbook. But in future days, no more textbook. All the textbook, everything is display on the screen. Display on the computer screen. Okay, just like you don't have textbook, just start the page, not like that. Okay, all the textbooks, every information you can see on the computer screen. This like what's happened, future school IS. Okay, what a future is school this like will learn. Okay, see. In pairs, discuss 3 things that you like the best about your school. 3 things about your school that you would like to change, write them down. So if you want to change 3 points, which are the points you would like to change? Just you make a list. You make a list. However, have you read words on the television or screen? Can you imagine time of when all books will be on computers and there will be no books printed on paper? Would you like such books better? Yes. If all the textbooks on the screen, so what do you like? Real textbook do you like or everything display on the screen? What type of textbook you like? Just you discuss it with your pair. It means classmates. Okay, see that. Now you have a printed book. All the lines are printed. Each all lines are printed book. You have printed book, textbook. It means printed textbook you have. But in future days, this like don't have printed book. Everything is a display on the computer screen. Okay. Let's see. In this lesson, characters are there. Two characters, Margie and one more student, Tommy. Two characters you may heard. Okay. Let's see the first paragraph. What is that? See that first paragraph. Margie even wrote about it that night in her diary on the page headed 17th May 2157. She wrote, "Today Tom found a real book." See that. Margie, it is a girl name. Margie, it is what? It is a girl name. So she wrote. She something wrote. What she wrote about it? It means school of future. School of future. It means computer class. Okay. It means computer class. That night in her diary, she wrote something in her diary. On page added 17th May. When is the date? 17th May 2157. Now running 2021. Okay. Then it means where 50 forward. 21 years, it means 50 years just going further. Okay, that is a future. 17th May 2157, she wrote, "Today Tom found a real book." Tommy is the name of a boy. Name of a boy. Okay, Tommy. Tommy, he found. It means he observed, he noticed. What he noticed? Real book. Real book means printed book. Here, real book means what? Printed. Printed book. Is it understand? Okay. Who found the real book? Tommy observed or noticed the real book. It means printed book. See that. It was a very old book. Margie's grandfather once said that when he was a little boy, his grandfather told him that there was a time when all stories were printed on a paper. Yes, it was a very old book. It means when you observe the textbook or anything after so many years, how it is, how it's very so many pages are turned out. Even the page color also changed. Everything is happened. Okay, that like it was very old book. It was very old book. Margie grandfathers once said that. Margie's grandfather once said that when he was child, when he was a child, his grandfather told him that there was a time. Yes, one time was there. One time. There was a time. How was the time? All stories were printed on a paper like this. Like this. Does it understand? Okay. All stories are printed on a paper. Okay. That like. That on the pages which were yellow and crinkly. It was awfully funny to read the words that stood still instead of moving the way they were supposed to on a screen. You know, then when they turned back to the page before, it had same words on it. It had when read it the first time. See that? Automatically, when Tommy got the textbook, got the printed book, they try to turn the page. This like they turn the page. Okay, this like turn the page. So, how was the textbook? When he noticed, when he got, when he took, how was the textbook? Let's see. They turn the pages, one page, second, third page, fourth page, just like they turn the page. They turn the pages which were yellow and crinkly. Yes, you just see that after so many years, when you observe the textbook, the page color is changed. The page color is changed. Here also changed. What color? Yellow color. Even some pages are torn out, cut. Some pages are cut. Huh? Let's see. Where yellow and crinkly. Crinkly means what? Crushed. Crushed means folding. Crushed means what? Folding. It's like fold. That is called crushed. So yellow and crinkly, it was awful funny. Yes, it was a funny thing. Okay, it was a funny to read words that stood still instead of moving. So how the screen, how the lines are moving on the computer screen, that like it start moving because it is a printed textbook. If you want to go another page, you should turn, but not like that on the screen. Okay, if you want to go another page, you should turn the page, but on the screen what's happened, all the textbooks you may see, total lesson, total topic you can see. Okay, not moving, it's moving, but here not moving automatically. So here stood still instead of moving the way they were supposed to on a screen, you know that. Then they turned back the page before it had same words on it that it had when they read it first time. Yes, for example, the first lesson is there. What is that? The fun they had. The fun they had. So when you go to last lesson, what is the last lesson is there? Yes, if I were you. So these no more changes in the textbook. Does it understand? No more changes in the textbook. But everything is changed on the screen. But in the textbook, in the printed textbook, no more changes. Whenever you see, however you see, same topic never changed. Never changed. I hope you understood. Okay. So, already telling you, who have textbook, no problem. Who don't have textbook, so collect the textbooks. It's very important thing. So, homework, write down the homework, read the lesson, then copywriting one page, then collect new words and write their meaning. Okay, students, this much you have do the homework. Okay, see you in the next class.